Students, are you wondering about what the girl is writing on the board? I'll give you a hint. What's the time? How much is your pocket money? Whatever the questions I'm asking, you people are answering me using what? Yes, numbers. Do you know anything about numbers? If not, don't worry. Let's learn those today. The classification of numbers. 2i, 212 by 7, 345, 2.65, root 7, 8, pi. Likewise, we have different types of numbers and let's learn more about them. All the different types of numbers known in general are put into one category and referred as complex numbers. Complex numbers are divided into two categories. They are real numbers and imaginary numbers. First, let's learn more about these imaginary numbers. They are mostly written in the form of the real numbers but multiplied by the imaginary unit called I. Imaginary numbers are the numbers when squared it gives us the negative result. In other words, imaginary numbers are defined as the square root of the negative numbers where it does not have a definite value. Some examples for the imaginary numbers are square root of -4 which is equal to 2i and square root of -9 is equal to 3i. Now let's see what are these real numbers. We all learned about the real number line in our childhood where we can see positive numbers, negative numbers and zero. We have fractions, integers, decimals and many more different types of numbers in these real numbers. Real numbers are further divided into two categories. They are rational numbers and irrational numbers. Rational number is a number that can be expressed as the p by q form, which is of the two integers, and q is not equal to 0. For example, 3 by 2 is a rational number. It means integer 3 is divided by another integer 2. Now, irrational number is a real number that cannot be expressed as the ratio of the integers, where q is not equal to 0. For example, root 2, pi or irrational numbers. Rational numbers are further divided into two parts. They are integers and fractions. Integers can be any whole number or negative numbers but not fractions. Integers can be classified into three parts now. They are whole numbers. Whole number starts from 0 and then continue from 1, 2, 3, so on. The next category is natural numbers. Natural numbers are a part of the whole numbers and they start from 1, 2, 3 and so on. The last category is the negative numbers. They go from -infinity to -1. Odd numbers and even numbers. We have odds and evens in integers. Now, even numbers are the integers which are divisible by 2. For example, 2, 4, 6 and many more. Odd numbers are the integers which are not divisible by 2. For example, 1, 3, 5 and many more. Natural numbers are classified into three parts. They are prime numbers, composite numbers. First, let's learn about these numbers. Prime numbers are the numbers that have only two factors. They are 1 and itself. For example, the first five prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and many more. Now, composite numbers are just in reverse of these primes. They are having more than two factors. For example, 4, 6 and so on. 1 is considered as neither prime nor composite. Now, let's learn about fractions, which is a part of the rational numbers. Fractions are divided into three categories. They are proper fractions, improper fractions, and mixed fractions. In proper fraction, the numerator is smaller than the denominator. For example, 1 by 2, 2 by 3, and many more. In improper fraction, the denominator is smaller than the numerator. For example, 5 by 2, 6 by 5, and many more. The last one is the mixed fractions. Mixed fractions can be written as the sum of the whole number and a proper fraction. For example, 2 5 by 6, 5 3 by 2, and many more. Hope you all learned a new concept and had fun. Thank you everyone.